Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big Country here. Welcome back to Country Living and another episode of The Clone Show, sponsored by FastTech. Real quick, guys, remember, you're going to see on the screen here, use our code COUNTRY5. If anytime you place an order with FastTech on FastTech.com, be sure to use the code COUNTRY5 at checkout. We're getting into the last week to where they're going to start looking at the results of the uses of this code. So make sure we use that code to see if we can ensure that we get to keep it from this point forward. You know, there's been a lot of RDAs out this year, a lot of good RDAs. I'm working on a top 5 RDA of 2017, and I'm going to do a top 5 clones of 2017 as well for the clone show. But there's been a lot of good ones this year, and this one's no exception. I really like this one, and I've used it for a while. That's just, but honestly, this is one of my go-tos right now. It's always got a build in it. It's always got fret. It's always got cotton, and I just swap out regular. The Springer X is really good. It's nice and tall. It's got a huge, once you get it all together, it's got a huge juice well. The coils are high. You use a lot of cotton in this thing. Springs are a little stiff, but we'll go over that here shortly. This is the marketing tool for this RDA was like a no tools needed deal. But you need tools because you need to cut your leads. But other than that, you really don't need any tools. Just push the springs down and put your coils in. Kind of a pain in the ass though, because these coils are so stiff. But let's go down, look in the box, see what you get with it, and then we're going to put a build in it, we're going to wick it up, juice it up, come back up, and tell you some more about it. And what we're talking about today is the Springer X RDA from FastTech. Alright guys, this is the box that the Springer X RDA comes in. Of course, it's got this little Springer X sleeve around the package, but that's pretty much all there is. Here on the collar on the side, you get stainless steel, black, gold, and a rainbow. As you can see that the stainless steel has been selected, which is what I got, and a little holographic FastTech stickers on there as well, and I guess, like I said, I think that's just the inventory sticker on there. But you open it up, this is what you get. You get a Delrin 510 or Delrin 810 Goon Style Kennedy drip tip, which goes on here, but it comes with default with this Ultim drip tip on here. This does come off, but not super well. Now I guess it's easier now since I took it off. I took it off just a little bit ago. It just pops off, and you can put this favorite Goon Style drip tip on there, and it works perfectly. It's got the O-ring on the inside right there. You can see it's got nice knurling across around the top cap as well. But let's just check out the Goon Style drip tip. It goes in there. That's what it looks like when you have the Delrin drip tip on there. I prefer the Ultim the way it is. Let's put that back in there. Put it on. Yeah, I prefer the Ultim. I like the curvature of the chuff cap here. That spins pretty good. Now the top cap itself's got these little knurling things going around it to where you can grip it and adjust your airflow. It's got pretty unique airflow. We'll take the top cap off, and you can see you got the O-ring here. Pretty nice restriction on the airflow. Not too tight, but it's perfect. And this can do single coil mode, as you can see there. You got the airflow that goes all the way through on both sides, and then you got just a single coil airflow. Look at the top cap. It does have a conical design. It's supposed to improve flavor. I'm still not 100% convinced on that, but I mean, I can see the theory. I can see the reasoning behind it. But being so high, I don't think it really has that much of an effect on this particular atomizer. Alright, we'll take the barrel off. Just cleaned it up so the O-rings are nice and unjuiced now. So you got the Springer X logo on the side of the barrel. You go around, you got the airflow slot there on, like it goes all the way through. Airflow's on each side, but what makes it go single coil airflow is the top cap here, where you can go for just one side or you can have two sides. Now let me show you this airflow here. Nice engraved logo. I like it. I really do. Right now it's in single coil mode. You notice how this side's wide open and that side is closed off. We'll go ahead and put it in dual coil mode. But did you notice that right there? Did you notice it? I'll show you again. Again, right now we are in dual coil mode. But look, right now it's wide open. When you start to adjust it, you see how it's cutting off? Maybe not quite by half, but I'd say a good 30%. This is the way I like it. I like it like this, and I keep it wide open. That is perfect restrictiveness for me. And again, the other side being it is dual coil. But really good, nice and tall. Look how tall that thing is. I mean, real nice and tall. Let's take a look at the build deck. The build deck itself. It's pretty, you got a lot of coil adjustment options here. You know, really deep juice well. This box did come with a bag of goodies. I had extra screws, I had a screwdriver, and it came with a squonk pin. I don't use the squonk pin in this one. I just don't think it's needed. But it's really nice gold-plated posts. The bottom, you got the positive, negative pin there, and the positive or the gold-plated copper 510 pin. Does protrude some. You can use it on hybrid if you like. It's got the peak insulator surrounding the positive pin. Double O-ring situation here, which gives you great restriction on this. And like I said, I just cleaned it up, so it's not super loose right now. It's a little tighter than it would be, but once you juice it up, then it's going to be nice. Now, the biggest thing that I have an issue with this thing is the screws. But you see how it comes in. You can only do it one at a time. It's hard to, because it's just, I just cleaned it. Look at all the juicy juice coming out of the water. It's really hard to like do both at the same time because they don't. It's just not level, not even, or either that or my fingers are just weak, which I don't know. But I can do it like this fine, like this. But when I'm trying to, you know, when I'm using two fingers or two hands, no problem. But you need a third hand to get those coils in there evenly. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to get coils in here, unless you come up with something where you can push them both out at the same time and have the leverage to continue to hold them both down. But that's pretty much it, man. I mean, this is really good. I really like this thing, and I'm going to show you how we wick it, or put the coils in there, how we adjust them, along with the airflow on top, and we get, it takes a lot of cotton. Remember the dead rabbit? The dead rabbit takes a lot of cotton too, but this does as well. So let's go ahead and put a build in this thing. I am going to fast forward to the build. I'm going to. I mean, I'm using these aliens here that I spun up. Specifically for this, because I'm putting this build on my funky, so I want it to be higher than a 0.1. So this is a 6-wrap triple core 2636 aliens. So this should come out to about a 0.1, 0.11 ohm by the time I'm done working on it. So let's get to it. You see right here, I got the top cap lined up as far as down as it go, and I got the coils lined up to where the airflow will go right into the lower half of those coils and just go straight up into the mouth. Perfect positioning in my opinion. Great flavor. Alright, so we got it on the captain, so we're going to go ahead and work it on the captain, because right now code it's registering at a 0.10 ohms, and on the it'll drop an ohm or two while working, so then the funky will not read below 0.1. So we're going to go ahead and work it on here and see what we get. Now, the only downside about this daggone clamp system is it's hard to get. There's like this clamp system does not have. It's not solid through. It's like hollow. So if you don't get your clamps all the way through, you got one of them that kind of goes up inside. But you want to make sure you have your clamp all the way through on both sides so you can get an even glow. It takes a while to get them working together if you don't have them all the way through, going from one side to the other. The cotton that I'm going to be using today is from the Cotton Candy Collection. I have showed this before. It's one of my favorite cottons. It's fucking great. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So pieces of cotton, you're going to need use about 2 inches of cotton on each side of this, because this thing takes a lot. Because look how high your coils are. You want the wicks to be at the bottom of the juice well. So it takes a lot of cotton for this thing, but man, is it worth it. Really good. Alright, so once you have both sides wicked in, this thing turned off. No. Lock it. Okay. You want to bring your cotton down, and right here at the base of the RDA, where the top cap goes down, cut it right about there. And then just tuck it down under. Side there, the cotton, it's just on the bottom of the RDA of the juice well. Perfect, 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 perfect. What are we going to put in here today? We're going to put in, here we go, something that I haven't shared in a while. Big Bottle Company, good old custard. I did a review on a strawberry milker a while back, but I got this from the Vapors Expo, and you know, good old custard, man. Nice cinnamon. Big Bottle Company is great. I love this stuff. This stuff is just absolutely freaking great, man. If you like cinnamon vapes, you will love this, of course. Apply a little bit of heat for the heat to suck in that juice. And what that does is it juices the wicks from the inside out. Speeds up the break-in for the vape time. It's wondrous. Ooh, 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 ooh. This juice just smells so freaking great. And I'm just pouring stuff down the center of the post. It's going down to the juice well, and it's also starting to suck it up. The wicks are starting to suck it up from the bottom as well, going through the coils on the top. Look how much juice I've already put in these daggone thing, man. Oh. Alright, so this cotton is overflow on this side. So I wasn't paying attention. Now, what we got to do, put the airflow, put the top cap on, like so. I got a little bit of residual from knocking down scrubbing down the cotton. And now we're going to do one last fill right down the gut. And we're going to let that just sit there, just sit for a few minutes. Apply a little more heat. Here we go. A little more heat, yeah. Alright, let's go back up, vapor this thing, and talk about it some more. Alright, here we go, guys. We got this Springer X RDA loaded up, wicked up, juiced up with some good old custard from the Big Bottle Company on top of the funky 160 watt box mod from A-Liter. There will be a link right up there for you to check it out if you want to check out the review. And it comes out to a 0.12 ohm build. Some info on the Springer X. I have the stainless steel version. This is 24mm. It is available on FastTech.com for $8.18. Use code COUNTRY5 to save an additional 5% at checkout. Has a two-post design, gold-plated post, progressive adjustable airflow system, which I like the airflow control in here. It's very, very nice. Supports both single and dual coil builds. Easy to build coils. I had some regular old round wire built coils came with it. Yeah, nothing. 5/10 threading connection, and it does say 24 overall millimeter diameter. And it comes in multiple colors. It has silver, rainbow, black, gold. Also has 304 stainless steel in those same colors. So it comes stainless steel or 304 stainless steel. Black, gold, rainbow, or silver in either version. The one that I have is the stainless steel silver one. This one right here. I said, it does have the interchangeable 18 Kennedy Goon style drip tips. Has one with it, an Ultim one, and you can put whatever you want on here. But I like this Ultim little chuff cap. I like the curvature. I like the way my mouth feels around it. And it's just a good. I changed the plate on the Funky. I just put the Thor resin plates on here. Outside of I mean, I like everything there is about that. I love the adjustable airflow. I like the mouthpiece, the top cap. It comes in 3 parts. You got the base, you got the barrel, and you got the removable top cap with AFC control. AFC ring rather. Very nice. The biggest complaint I have is the clamp system. I've had it for a couple of months now. I just haven't done the review yet. The springs haven't wore out. I was hoping the springs would get easier. Well, I guess kind of in a way I was, because I want it to be easier to build, but I don't want it to lose connectivity either. So it does come with extra springs in it, and if those extra springs are anywhere near as good as these, I've used this for a couple of months, like I said, and I've put multiple builds in this thing. So far it's holding off. But yeah, overall I think this is $8, especially after my code. It's under $8 with free shipping through FastTech. Come on now. There will be a link in the description for this particular one. It does say this one ships in 5 days. I don't know about the shipping on the rest of them. I didn't look at the other color options if they have them in stock or whatever, but this particular one, stainless steel. That's it. There is going to be a link in the description for you to go check it out. Be sure to use code COUNTRY5 at checkout so we can continue to have this code and keep it, maybe even possibly get an increase when they do their results checker here in about another week or so. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the support. And until next video, just keep on vaping and living, baby. Hear that airflow too, how smooth it is? Not loud, not turbulent, very smooth.